guys. I am happy to be here. I'm able to even make it through 25 days to do this little video vlog on my journey. So that's good. Yes, go me. I I did believe in myself just because I really put a lot of accountability on myself with the whole I'm gonna do a vlog on New Year's Eve and then post it for everybody to know so that way I can't fail. And that has been a help, okay? And some other things, some prayer. And the simple fact that I love this challenge. It has not always been easy, but I am loving this challenge. Okay, let me try not to talk your ears off. Okay. So for those that did not watch my first video or they do not know what 75 Hard is, it is a mental toughness challenge created by Andy Frisella. And it is, the tasks are for 75 days. Here we go. That's my karate. My kids were in karate, so it just kind of qualifies me. So now I know some things. Is that right? That's a move? Is that a move? Where are they? It's all right. Back to this. 2 workouts. Okay, they have to be 45 minutes each. So that's 2 workouts a day, 45 minutes each. One of them has to be outside. Does not matter if it is raining, snowing, feels like an oven when you open the door, walk outside. Luckily, it's wintertime. I live in California. The cold is really not too bad when I do work outside in the cold. Drink 1 gallon of water a day. Stick to a diet.
Bruh.
No junk food, no cheats, no alcohol, which I feel like the whole no alcohol part should make it like a 6th rule, because I'm just like, I can stick to a diet. Saying I can't have alcohol, that's like a whole nother rule on its own, like a This is good though. This is good. It's been a good one. It's a good one. Andy Frisella, you. We love him for that one. I was like, you made this challenge for yourself, like initially. Why did you do that? No, I'm kidding. It's a good one. It's great for your health, and yeah, go us. No alcohol. Anyways, also, what else? Yeah, and it's not a specific diet or anything like that. It's just creating rules for yourself and knowing what's good for you, what's not. He's not telling you how to eat, but it's like, come on, you know what you need to be doing, hopefully. Anyways, and reading 10 pages a day of a nonfiction, entrepreneurial, business, motivational book kind of thing. So those are the rules. And I actually, whenever I check them off in the list, I have them listed as 7 because that's like 7 things. 5 things? I don't know. I don't think so. It's more like 7 because I'm like, well, let's see. I did my outdoor workout, my indoor workout. I read my 10 pages. I drank my water. I did not drink alcohol. I stuck to a plan and I took my picture, which I forgot to mention. Progress pic. You have to take one every day. That is an easy one, but it's an easy one that can kind of sneak up on you at the end of the day if you got busy in the morning and didn't take it. But still, I think that one's pretty easy. What is my opinion on this challenge? This and what I learned as I went, and also I learned because I wanted this book that Andy Frisella wrote. So glad I did. If you were going to start this challenge, read this book. This was the first one I read, and it just had me, and it was so motivating, and it kept me going all along the way. So loved this. And where was I at? My opinion. Okay, so this is not necessarily like a weight loss challenge or just getting healthy by sticking to some kind of diet or anything like that. It is, let's be clear, a mental toughness challenge, because I've actually read little blogs where people are making fun of it, and they're like, well, we talked to this dietitian, is this, that. He is not telling you how to eat, what to eat. Yes, drink a gallon of water a day. You could do that. And if you're working out twice a day, a gallon's not going to be too much for you. Because I think that was in regards to your size or something. Like if you're a smaller person. So anyways, this creates in you good habits. This is not a challenge to make you an overachiever. You know what I mean? Like, well, let me just put out the hardest challenge. And if you do this challenge, well, then you're a badass. And you get a badass cookie at the end of this because you conquered this really tough challenge. No, it's not about that. It's just gonna make you a better person. And it's also, you think, oh wow, I'm not gonna have as much time to do certain things. How am I gonna pull this off? You realize that you actually end up realizing how much time you do have, and you become more time efficient, and you prioritize things, and then you become more organized. Therefore, you end up having more time to do the things that you want. What? Yes. And if you are not gaining that, if you are not getting that, then you start to see where you need to fix things a little bit. And I have days where I'm like, well, I kicked butt today. And there's other days where I'm like, wow, we are going to do tomorrow much better because Savannah doesn't want to be standing outside on her patio, doing a workout at 2 a.m, but who's keeping track of the time? We try not to go there. Has it happened? Yes, but hey, I got it done. And you know what that meant? I won the freaking day. I won the day. When I finished my water, even though it was so late, and I had to use the restroom like 5 times that night, I still was like, yeah, I'm proud of myself because I could have just given up. And there was times I was like, wait, why am I doing this to myself? But I'm doing it because of what it's doing for me and because I love it and I'm a little bit obsessed with it. So yes, I've had a few days where I came this close to giving up, and I was literally just like sitting doing nothing with a few hours in my day because I didn't know if I was going to quit or not. And I was just like, Holy Spirit, pray for me. Lord Jesus, you are my strength. Please help me. Oh, and I'm just like it's so in my head, and I'm just like thinking of all these different the reasons why I'm doing it, but then the reasons why I'm like, this is dumb. And I realized real quick I had to shut out that, as Andy Frisella likes to call it, the bitch voice. And I had to bust out the boss voice. And she came through. He came through. Yes, he did. And it was really cool because that was one of the nights I ended up working out really late on my patio. And I just remember I was watching and listening to one of Andy Frisella's podcasts. And it's one with Chad Wright. And I remember standing out there and it's cold. I have like 2 hoods on, a beanie, and I'm like sitting there like biceps and like doing all these little whatever, I have my free weights and stuff like that. And I'm just like, damn, but this feels good because I almost gave up and I didn't. And I won the day, and it's one day at a time. And I felt so good. I went to bed so happy. I was so tired, but I was so happy. I slept good. I woke up feeling great, and that's another thing that I love that I'm addicted to is in the morning, I don't wake up feeling so overwhelmed with like all these thoughts and like, am I doing enough of this? Am I enough of that? Am I like, am I prioritizing right? Am I like, no, you just wake up feeling so good. Like, okay, let's get this done. Like, what do we got to get done? So anyways, I did finish 75 hard. And now, and I think I'm going to finish this tonight. This is, bless my heart. I chose a book that was written a long time ago by Gary Vee, but that's okay. There was a few things that gave it away that told me how dated this book was. And I was like, oh, this is as old as my oldest son, Ricky, who is 12 years old. But that's okay. Anyways, but I'm still getting really good things out of it. And I also got this book because I was like, it's not really me per se. I was about to say I'm not trying to become an entrepreneur, but what my goals entail is pretty much me being my own boss. And, so anyways, I really do like this book. I have taken some notes and they are really good notes. And I'm like, you know what, even if those 5 things that I've written down so far are so good, and they just like affirmed to me everything that I was kind of needing to hear, like just doubts I was having a little bit sometimes about the direction I was going in, or just like a little bit of uncertainty. Like this book just really like set in stone, like, Satana, you are exactly where you need to be. You're doing exactly what you need to do. So stop listening to that voice that's trying to make you feel like, you're not on the right path or whatever, which God has shown me time and time again. Satana, I have you right where I want you. So this has been, it has served its purpose, so I'm glad I read it. And there's been a little bit that's been kind of boring where I was just like, but we got through it. And I think I'll be finished with it tonight. And then I'm going to move on to, I actually started this book a long time ago. Love, love, love it. I know it's really good. And I think it's just going to help to keep me on that track and that healthy mindset of positive thinking and just being consistent, not being a procrastinator, and just like how things compound over time. Little habits equal into big things and all that good stuff, you know. And like we need to stay woke, people. We need to stay motivated, inspired. Like you should always be reading a book. Laugh at me all you want, you know, but anyways, which, speaking of books, we're gonna talk about my favorite part of this challenge and my least favorite. Okay, so for one, I thought that alcohol was gonna be hardest part. Wrong. The alcohol was actually one of the easier ones, and there was maybe like 3 times. One of them was when McGregor fought this past weekend, and he lost. That's okay. Obviously, I was going for McGregor. That's UFC stuff, if you guys don't watch or don't know. But anyways, and I really wanted to have a drink. I was like, I wanted, you know, it was like the weekend, and I was like, and that's kind of the moment where I was like, oh, why am I doing this? Kind of boring. But anyways, I still enjoyed myself. I still enjoyed the night. It wasn't like I had to have it, but I was tempted. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, kind of want that proper 12 sitting over there on the counter that David was having and not me, but it's okay. Probably why he lost. I didn't get to give him that good luck shot, you know? It's okay. Anyways, way too much is put on alcohol. It ain't all that, okay? You don't need it to have fun. You don't need it, period. But anyways, so that has not been that difficult, but there were like maybe like a couple nights where I was like, dang, like I just wanted to have a drink. Just, I don't know, just like want a glass of wine or like a cold beer, like, you know, something. Anyways, so, and then the thing I thought was going to be the easiest, and it's kind of funny because my friend, the niece who did this challenge before me, she was like, oh yeah, the water was kind of a hard part. You know, I'd be finishing the water late sometimes, and I was just like, oh, well, like, that's gotta be the easy part. That's gonna be easy for me. I'm gonna, you know, drink my water and I'm gonna feel great and it's fine. And oh my gosh. That has been the one thing where I'm like, it's late at night and it's like this much left and I just want to sleep, and I'm just like drinking my water and then like going to the restroom and then like just hanging out, drinking the water, going to the restroom. You get it? You see where this is going. I've been doing better though, as of the last 2 nights out of these 25 days. Okay, not every single day. I haven't been up that late drinking water for all 25 days, but more days than I would like to admit. That's okay. And my favorite thing about the challenge has been the books. The books. I love the books. The books are good. The books good for you. You read, you feel, you know, like you feel good and amazing. You know what's funny? Is I thought that this was the 75 hard book. It was like a little workout. It's a workout guide thing. No, workout log. I don't log my workouts. In fact, some days I just walk into the gym like, I know I'm going to kick butt. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know I'm going to do something. Now, usually I have an idea if it's at least leg day, hit, upper body, but that changes sometimes, and that's fine with me. But I've been using it as a checklist and making notes and stuff like that. So, anyways. Yes! Okay. I'm going to insert some other footage of like working out and a couple of random vents from me. And yeah. Enjoy. Get the run, run, run. Get the run, run, run. Get the run. Things I think that really give us that grit and that edge in life, where you just face things in with a whole different perspective. Like, no, this is good. Something good is going to come out of this. It's because you've already trained yourself to know and to believe that, wait, this hard thing is just going to make me stronger. Cool, bring it on. really encourage anyone who thinks, oh, that's too hard. No, no. You may think you don't have the time. You do have the time, and you'll make the time. Watch yourself make it work. Watch yourself make it work. No excuses. And that's also been on the mindset I've been in is just like, boo-boo, no excuses. Get it done. You can do it. And don't think just because I'm not working right now that I'm not working. A lot of times I'm out there on the patio late at night because I am a mom of 3, because I still have, things to do, cleaning and just getting other things taken care of. You know what I mean? And it's just, but again, I don't feel like I'm so overwhelmed unless I didn't manage my time very well in a day. Sometimes that could be the case, but this challenge fixes the areas in your life that you need a little bit of help with. It doesn't make it more difficult. Mark my words. And if it feels like that the first week, maybe the first 2 weeks, you'll figure it out. You will. Trust yourself. Trust the process. It's one day at a time. You got this. You got this. Say it with me. Say it. I got this. Okay, bye. It is allowing ourselves to go through things and knowing it is good for you to go through things and using that and becoming stronger and knowing you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you.